Hi, I'm Jerry Germanson. I'm the broker-owner of Exit Realty Cool Mountain in central Arizona. I'd like to straighten out a couple of misconceptions about foreclosed properties today. Give you a couple of definitions to think about and some strategies when you're buying. There are basically two types of financially distressed properties. The type that property that has been returned to the bank or foreclosed upon by the bank, and then the type of property where the owner still owns the property but they owe the bank more than the value of the home. They're actually upside down in the property. That property type is called a short sale. You're short of enough cash from the proceeds of a sale to pay off your bank note. Banks will allow you to sell under those conditions, provided that you have a hardship that you can prove. You need to have some reason for the bank to let you off the hook and not pay back the full amount of the loan. And just having the property upside down is not enough reason. You need to have some other motivating factor in your life that will allow them to accept less money for your property. Foreclosed properties, on the other hand, have already been taken back by the bank. They're either voluntarily taken back, where the seller provides a deed in lieu of foreclosure. They've given the property back to the bank, or the bank has forcibly taken the property back for non-payment through the foreclosure procedure. In Arizona, that's done through a sale of the deed of trust, and the bank generally buys them back. When you have any type of distressed property, understand that the people that were living in those homes haven't had the funds to maintain it properly. So you're generally buying something that is not in as good a condition as a standard listing where people are financially stable and just looking to relocate for whatever reason. Banks have to get these types of loans off their books. They drag down their balance sheet and they must get them off their books. Therefore, they're pricing them very competitively, and in fact they're lowering the price about every 30 days until the property is sold. All of them are going to eventually sell. Consequently, there are some great deals out there, but you have to be willing to work through some issues. One being the condition and your ability to truly inspect the property during your due diligence period. The banks don't have the knowledge as to any of the problems that may have occurred with the property. Has there been a roof leak? Has there been a plumbing leak? Is the electrical system working properly? Does the air conditioner work? These are things that you're going to have to discover on your own during an inspection period if you make an offer that's accepted on a foreclosed or short sale property. They're going to sell them as is, and they will not do any repairs. The only repairs a bank will do on a foreclosed property is to make sure that the building is secure and safe. They'll take care of an electrical problem that may be discovered at the time we take the listing, and they will secure it with new locks so that anyone that was living in there before does not have access to the property. Timing can be an issue too. Generally, when you make an offer on any property, you have a set amount of time for the seller to respond to your offer, and they can either accept it or reject it or offer a counter offer to you to see if you can find some happy ground. When you're dealing with the banks, first of all, we're only dealing in business hours. We're generally dealing with someone from out of state, and these are asset managers that are responsible at the bank for unloading these properties. They have never seen the property. They're going off of the word of the listing agent and comparable sales. So they take their time. It can generally take anywhere from a week to several months to get an answer on a foreclosed or a short sale property. So those are your main problems. As far as definition goes, you're going to hear the term deed in lieu of foreclosure. Again, that is when the seller has voluntarily given the property back. Foreclosure or deed of trust sale is when the bank forcibly ejects you from the property and takes the property back. Or You'll occasionally hear the term REO, which stands for real estate owned. That's when the bank or lending institution has already taken it back and that property is then part of their asset portfolio. There are some great deals out there. You need to work through the ropes on this and be patient and absolutely do a strong due diligence. Hire qualified inspectors to check the property out for you and take your time doing it because you are buying as is. If you have any other questions about foreclosures, I'd be happy to take your call. Again, I'm Jerry Germanson, the broker owner of Exit Realty Cool Mountain, and I can be reached at 928-632-1608. Have a great day.